What's happening, people? It's been a crazy week at Manchester United. Got to do a Burnley preview. Obviously, as you know, the big news is Ruben Amorim's been sacked. And then obviously Darren Fletcher is taking in charge of this game, which is a crazy thing, man. Darren Fletcher, but big shout out to him anyways. Wish him the best of luck in these next couple of games that he's taken over. Yeah, we're facing a Burnley side that ain't won in 11 games, but that doesn't really mean much because we faced a Wolves sides that didn't win in like 15, 16 games and they got a draw against us. And then because of our draw, we gave them that confidence to go beat West Ham on the weekend, where they won 3-0. So, yeah, it's one of them games where I don't even take Burnley's form into account because you never know with these players. Yeah, before I know Ruben was in charge and it was more doubtful, but some of the responsibility falls on these players as well. So not too sure what to expect from these players, but hopefully Darren Fletcher, it was a couple of days he's had with them, hopefully can motivate them enough to put in a performance. Obviously, Darren Fletcher had his first press conference today. He spoke well, obviously, but he's just been put into that situation, obviously. He's going to try to get the best out of the situation that he can. Obviously, it's a dream for him. I think it's a dream for most people to be a manager of Manchester United Football Club, but it's probably a poison chalice as well, where people can get eaten alive at this club. But yeah, Darren Fletcher said that Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount trained and they should be back in the squad. Obviously, they're going to be managing their minutes, but that's a massive positive and a massive boost for us, man. Missing Bruno was crazy, man. And honestly, even Mount, yeah, because Mount was very good under Almiron. So it's good to see them back. Hopefully, probably Bruno could get a start because obviously he's the captain, but you never know. But it's going to be one of them games where we just have to get the job done, man. Darren Fletcher's first game. Hopefully the boys can win it for him. It just has to be done, man, honestly. And this is a perfect opportunity to try and get into that top four because Liverpool's playing Arsenal on a Thursday. So this is a massive opportunity to actually get into that top four. I don't want us to write this season off because there's still a lot to play for. Because that Champions League football is a possibility if we can actually get the right man in. I know there's talks about Oli coming in as a caretaker manager. There is a possibility that he could come in and take this team to a Champions League position. It might not happen. It might go the opposite way and we might do even worse, but I highly doubt it can get any worse than what Almiron was doing at this club, honestly. The amount of results, the performances, it was shocking. But yeah, Burnley don't come into this game with much confidence, but because they're playing Man United, you never know. That's the issue, innit? That's the issue with us. You never know, man. We're the kind of team that gives teams confidence. We like boost their confidence up, but to be honest, that's a very poor Burnley side. Even though I know it's been a very poor Man United side, but that's a very, very poor Burnley side. I know I said the same thing about Wolves, but we have to win this game. I'm not too sure what lineup Darren Fletcher's going to go for, what formation he's going to play, but that's my predicted lineup right there. Pretty much picks itself. Obviously, Lamons, Dalot, Heaven, Martinez, Shaw as the back four. Ugarte, Casemiro stay in midfield because not many options. Obviously, Bruno Mount's back, but I doubt they will start. I'm highly unlikely if they've only had one training session. Then you've got obviously Dorgu right wing because that's all we've got. You never know. You might give Shea Lacey a game, but I'm not too sure. I don't think Darren Fletcher will chuck him in there. And then you've got obviously Cunha on the left. And I think Xerxes has to start, especially after his cameo against Leeds. So Xerxes behind Sesko, and Sesko really needs to step up, honestly, man. Sesko's confidence must be shot, honestly. He has to get a goal. But yeah, I can see a similar team to that, what Darren Fletcher will play, because in the under-18s, he did play the similar formation, and he also played a 4-3-3. So it could be one of those two formations. But yeah, Bruno could be a possibility that he might start if he's got enough minutes to play, at least 45 to, let's say, 60 minutes. So he could start where Xerxes is. It'll be good to see Bruno actually play in the number 10 where he's more effective. But yeah, that's the starting lineup I'm predicting for this game. What to expect from this game? I just want to win. Just like every Man United fan, probably Darren Fletcher would even take a scruffy 1-0 win because it's that kind of game where we just need the 3 points, just need to get back into the top four. I think the midfield battle will be a key, like always. that midfield, we need to control that midfield, honestly. Casemiro, Ugarte, they've not been doing too bad, you know what, in the 2 games that they've played. But, you know, it's not the midfield that will scare anyone. It literally, us passing forward, it's not that good with these two in it. Because Ugarte, for me, can't pass for shit, honestly. Casemiro can pick out passes now and again, but let's be honest, man. He's no Bruno Fernandes. Do you know what I mean? So he can't ping those passes like the way Bruno does. Like, even though I know Bruno plays Hollywood passes, but he can. Everyone knows that he has got a world-class pass in him. But yeah, I just hope Sesko can step up, grab a goal, because he really needs that goal. Cunha has obviously been on decent form, so I'm hoping Cunha continues that. But yeah, all I can say is, let's hope the boys can get a win. Let's hope Darren Fletcher can bring some enjoyment back, honestly, because it's been such a depressing, and as Ruben Amorim would say, suffering season so far, man. Honestly, I know we're fifth, yeah, 5th or 6th, I think, yeah, 5th or 6th, yeah, and I'm talking like this, but it's just been one of them ones where I can't enjoy the performances. So I hope we can just go out there and just attack. Like, be attackive, Darren Fletcher, man. I know you got this. You said this in your press conference that you want to play the Man United way. So let's hope we can see it. Let's hope it's not all talk. Obviously, no pressure on Darren Fletcher. It's not his fault, is it? He's got chucked into this situation. My predictions for this game, do you know what? Gonna go a bit confident. I'm gonna go 2-1 Man United. I think we can nick a win. I think Darren Fletcher could get his first win as interim manager, and what a great win it would be if he can get it here. But yeah, going for a 2-1. I just hope the boys are up for it. I hope Darren Fletcher can set up the team right, and I hope we can hurt Burnley in areas when we get into those positions in the final third. But apart from that, you don't know what to expect. We'll see what happens tomorrow night, and we move. Let's go, and I'm out.